Good day, mates and matettes, and welcome back to Let's Build. Sorry it's been a while. I've had exams, so I haven't been able to produce anything in the last couple of weeks. But now I'm back, and there's some big changes to show you. Including something that you'll see coming up on the horizon as I fly towards the new areas of the map. Yes, you can see it there now, just flickering into existence. While it is, I'll show you this first before anything else, while it is not yet complete, this is the cathedral for my world, for this village. Out the front, it's got this little wall and a custom built tree, as you can see here, which I am quite proud of. And then you get the main structure. I believe it is about 40 across and 60 back to front. It has this double peaked roof, well, triple peaked technically, and these spires rise up from columns on the inside. The inside hasn't been done yet at all, and I've only done some very rough exterior. There's a small balcony here, and I'm pretty happy with the detailing that I've put on. I'm pretty happy with the entire building so far, as it is. And yeah, it's rather nice. It's got this nice worked stone floor after it leads up through the cobblestone stairs. It's got beacon lighting. You can walk through into these completely unfinished interiors. The main dominant colour is orange and blue in the detailing, even though, you know, grey and white are the predominant colours of the actual building. And so yeah, you can see it. It's got these 4 corner towers, none of which have been finished. And yeah, just showing you what's happening here. So this will progress over the next couple of installations. I now work my way back across. Down here is the village square, which I haven't worked out what to do with yet, but I'll work that out eventually. And over here is the first thing. There's these 3 buildings added here. Just some nice, simple housing. This one has a staircase leading up to a 2nd floor, as well as a ladder leading up to a little enchanting tower. Lovely kitchenette, and next door, same again, just a small house. I'll just quickly show you inside. So you've got that little ante-room section, then you come in here, you've got the upstairs. These are getting very generic, because I've done quite a few now. But here we have the 2nd pub, because yes, I had to have more pubs, and this is the Grand, established a while ago. You know, you got your normal tables, your vomit tables, your little beer garden section. Here is your lovely bar, and the cool thing about the Grand is that there are now more staircases compared to the first one. So you go down this staircase, and you come into the kitchens and the storeroom. That makes sense. But unlike last time, the bathrooms have their own staircase heading down here. And then if I just go upstairs, you can see there are a number of rooms, and this small inner section. When we go into the rooms, they're all a bit like this, just very minimal. Then we go up again, and this section is actually in one of the roof sections. I used it as a hallway, just some nice tabling and stuff. And then there's a couple more rooms here. These ones are a little bit more crowded. And then up here is, of course, the owner's quarters. Now, unique to this building, as you may have noticed as I was coming up, is that there are actually 3 wallings rather than the traditional 2. While most of the larger buildings I build have a stone brick base followed by a white stained clay upper floor, this one also has a quartz third floor, which just adds a little bit of extra variation, a little bit of colour, and yeah, I think it looks quite nice, especially with the blue windows. Now, let's go back to the town square, where we can look at everything that I've put around it. Now, as you can see, every single building that fronts onto the town square has a little sign out the front of it, and each of these is a store. And so here you've got the anvil and the stuff for the smithy, which I'm very proud of. I'm very proud of this smithy. I think it looks very nice. You just got some water, some crafting tables, some furnaces, some bigger and better furnaces with open flame and a big brick chimney. Wow. It's all netherrack, of course. And then behind it you have the actual smith's house, where he just lives. On the bottom floor you've got some bookshelves, and you've got the small kitchen section. This is economical use of the fire. The heat just comes through to heat the furnaces. And if we go up here, there is the little bedroom section. So yeah, very nice, very nice. Next door to the smith, the only person who's crazy enough to want to live next to an active smithy is the enchantery person. And so they've got this ender chest, and they've got a little enchanting section, and then they've got brewing stands and their counter from where they would sell stuff, and they would make sure that nobody's using this area for free. And then of course, as always, generic upper floor, probably the most cramped in the entire village, but whatever, they're an enchanter, they're allowed to be mad. Oh no, there we are, not stuck in the ground anymore. Over here you've got the same sort of, just a very generic store. I thought of it like the sort of farming store. Don't know why there's enchanting tables there, I just thought it was a good idea at the time. Go down, there we go. And yeah, more of the same. Oh, this is just a little thing, the travel agent I decided to have, which is just, there'd be a person at each of these counters, and they'd be like, oh yeah, if you want to go here, I suggest you do this, blah 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 blah. And then this is the underside of the roof section at the front, and just a small study area over here, because they use the area behind themselves for the kitchenette. It's a rather restrictive store, and one that I think I showed last episode. My bad. These three were already in, so is this one. This is like the fancy grocer, fancier than the one in the lower part of town over that way. But what is new is the restaurant here. It's shown by the bowl of soup. It's got lovely orange windows, very oddly shaped roof, lots of ups and downs, and this tower section. And if we go inside, unlike the pubs, this just has long share tables, because it's a different sort of establishment. And you go down these ladders to the kitchen, or up the ladders to a useless floor and a super generic bedroom. And we head out again and we get to the bookstore, which is the same as a generic store, it's just got bookshelves instead. This store has two separate upper levels, so there's that which is the books, and then if we go outside I'll just show you. You have these two sections. This is for books, and this is where the owner lives. As you can see through there, just generic. This is the Redstone store, which again, much the same. Chests, signs to show his wares, generic upper floor, and just a storeroom through there. And yeah, that's really it. There's just another store here, which I'll just quickly show you the inside of. Yeah, same again. And yeah, that's it. More buildings, they're just sort of the same. These are 2 more houses, which are pretty generic. Yeah, I don't really know what to tell you. This was the main reveal, that I'm starting to build a sort of cathedral, and actually putting a lot more detail into a build than I ever have before. Lots of different colours, lots of different levels. So yeah, if you liked this, please press all the appropriate buttons, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.